Stephanie Bauman's here with Usborne Books and More. Today I want to show you some of my favorites for toddlers and preschoolers. I'm going to show you some fiction books first and then some great nonfiction options. This is one of Usborne's best-selling books. It's called All Better. Whose kids don't like Band-Aids? So this one comes with reusable Band-Aids. So it's a cute little story. Dog wasn't watching where he was going. Oh no, he got an ouchie. Kiss it, put a bandage on it. All better. So you can stick these over and over. They go through, they find the animals' little boo-boos. It's a great, nice board book. Kids with Band-Aids will just be obsessed with this book. It's awesome. Another interactive book for toddlers is There's a Mouse About the House, or there's also a squirrel one. This one has a little mouse and a little plastic cover. I like this book because it teaches children directionality, that we read from left to right. So it's got a great little story, but what you're going to do is you're going to slip the mouse through the little slots. Oops, sorry, I'm slipping through this slot up here. You slip him through the little slots as you read the story, and then look, he pops out on the other side, and then you can make him go from left all the way down to right. So what a fun activity book for toddlers. Another great picture book is I Want to Be an Astronaut. There's also I Want to Be a Lion Tamer. This focuses on careers that they might want to be, talking about all different kinds of careers. I want to be an archaeologist. I'll excavate ancient tombs and lost cities. So I like these because what kid isn't dreaming about what they want to be when they grow up? I love these flippy floppy books. We have flippy floppy farm animals, ocean animals. They are board books, but you open them up, and as you open up each page, so you have a duck, you're trying to find what's hiding. Then it's me, dog. You open another flap, it becomes a goat. You open up a final flap, and it becomes a horse. So the picture kind of morphs into a different image on each page, which is really neat to see. Lots of fun. We have lots of noisy books. They have non-obnoxious noises, which is great. You can listen to the lion. Very realistic. Each book has tabs at the top. So lots of different options for noisy books for kids. They're very large, if you can't see that in the video. Another one that I like is the Illustrated Alphabet. If you have a toddler or preschooler learning their letters, this book has a great slip case. It's got a ribbon bookmark. Super alliteration. So it's got the lowercase and uppercase letter. F is for fox. The foxes were furious as someone had forgotten to fill their feeder. So it's all about these animals at the zoo, but it has great alliteration throughout. Beautiful illustrations. What a nice keepsake or gift book. Some other fun interactive ones. We have the Muddle and Match series. One of Usborne's most popular books. It's a mix and match book. So again, you're going to have alliteration. You can mix and match all the different bodies and heads, the princess, with the space alien, the superhero. We have a boy one, we have sports, we have jobs, all kinds of different options for, monsters. We have all kinds of different options for Muddle and Match. Another fun activity book, very first book of things to spot. We have Out and About, At Home, and just a regular one. This book works on visual discrimination skills, which is very important. So it just kind of opens up a dialogue with your kids. Can you spot the green ball? And they have to look all around the page for those things. So it's given you a lot of questions. You've got some peek through pages, given you a lot of things to do dialogue with your toddlers and preschoolers. So it's a look and find, but it's very well done. Very beautiful illustrations in that one. Finally, for fiction, there are some combined volumes available. This is Ted and Friends, which are some of our phonics readers, and this is Complete Book of Farmyard Tales. Both of these books come with a very well done CD, which is very fun to listen to. These phonics readers are great for beginning readers, but you can also use them for read-alouds until they get to that point. So it's really a book that grows with you. Some of them have flaps that you kind of fold out to make the story a little more interactive. There's Duck on his bike. And Stephen Cartwright does these illustrations. He does just an amazing job. These are sweet, kind of old-fashioned stories about being on a farm. This one's a dual reader, so If your child is learning to read or they're just a baby, a toddler, and they can't sit through very much reading, you can just read the first sentence on the top. But as they grow or as they progress, you can start to read the several sentences on the bottom. So again, grows with you, nice puffy cover books. Let's talk about some great nonfiction books for toddlers and preschoolers. We have 1,000 Things. For picky eaters, wouldn't this be great? Exposing them to all different kinds of foods. We also have 1,000 Things That Go. Love all of these pictures. For a simpler book, we have My First Word book. Nice little pictures and words together. This is my daughter's favorite Usborne book. It's the Little Ballerina Dancing book. It's got nice little tabs. It talks to you a little bit about, gives you a little snippet about a famous dance. This one's from the Nutcracker. Gives you some instructions on how to do the dance. Then it comes with a classical music CD, and this is like real classical music, not annoying kids music. So real Tchaikovsky. She loves to put on her tutu, listen to the CD, and play like she's a ballerina. We also have the My Very First collection. We have My Very First Space, My Very First Dinosaurs. This has got thicker pages. It's a nice nonfiction book with information, but not too overwhelming for younger children. So this can be a really great option. We have a Telling Time book where, again, Stephen Cartwright is the illustrator on this. And as they go through, they can position the clock to tell the time. Great if you have a preschooler learning to do that. And the last series I want to show you is the My Very First Reference book series. We have Our World, Food, and How Things Grow. These are hardcover, only $9.99, which is amazing. I've been impressed with just how much information is in these books. You have lots of labeling, lots of bite-sized chunks of information, beautiful illustrations just to learn about different things. So cooking words like peel, wash, chop, grate. What rich language in these. They have a glossary and some activities in the back and even an index. And even some quick links at the end. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the great options for toddlers and preschoolers, fiction and nonfiction.